Gary Fraley. I'm a bankruptcy attorney in Sacramento, California. And one of the things that I was looking at, people all the time ask, do I qualify for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? And a lot of times what they're talking about is something referred to as the means test. Now, the means test looks at your dollar amount of income. That is not net income, that's gross income. In other words, your paycheck before the government steals from you. Now, when you look at that, be sure to look at any bonuses or anything else that you got. And it looks at the last 6 months before the month you file bankruptcy. Now, when I looked at Google, it popped up and the top thing says, what's the income limit? $84,962. That means nothing. It's doubtful anybody is at that point. What really it is that it looks at your state. So every state has a different means test amount. Then it looks at the number of people in your household. If it's 1, 2, 3, 20, whatever that number is, then it goes over and it has a dollar amount, which is something called the median income for a family of like size in the state of California, in our case. By the way, there will be a link below this where you can go and actually see the numbers for the California means test. But people often look and say, oh, well, you know, I've got myself, my wife, and 2 kids living here. But think, okay, well, that's 4. Well, what about grandma that is staying with you on a regular basis? Well, that's 5. What about if you've got some child that you're splitting custody with out there with an ex? Well, if that child is staying at your house any significant amount of time, and that could be, you know, every other week visitation, a week in the summer, 2 weeks in the summer, split holidays. Even if that child is 95% of the time there with your ex, you get to count that person. Now, if you're married and your present spouse has somebody living there that is a minor child or her child, whatever, that is counted. On top of that, understand that family unit is not dependent on tax deductible status. In other words, if you have a 25-year-old living in your house and you're related by blood, marriage, you get to count that adult. Whether you're supporting them or not, you get to count that adult for your means test calculation. Now, one final point you need to understand. All of these things say, well, do I qualify, yes or no? Well, this is only the first step on the means test. This is not the whole means test. If you pass this step, you don't need to go any further. But if you fail this step, that does not mean you can't file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. There is a very complicated second process to this. And I have people that come in, fail the means test first step miserably, pass the second step with flying colors. I even have people come in that fail the second step. But the issue isn't necessarily, do I fail the second step? It's, can I pass that second step? And this is where the skill of a highly trained bankruptcy attorney with lots of experience comes into play. Because I get people that fail, and then I tell them, well, do this, this, and this, or you're passing today, but next month you're going to fail. We need to file right away. Or, gee, you're out of work another 2 months and you can qualify. There is a lot of things out there you need to be aware of. This is not about filling out papers. It's about knowing how to make the system work for you. And that's the key that you need to know. Again, there is one other thing. If you get this means test for California from me, what you're going to need to do is you need to realize that this changes about twice a year. So what's accurate today may not be accurate in April. I hope this is information that helps you in making decisions. And I wish you a good day. Please click a thumbs up if this video was helpful. And if you sign up for my YouTube channel, you will get the future videos when they come out. I'm Gary Fraley. Have a nice day.